Good morning. I had a lot of fun last night making this cute card. Look at that. I used two of the stamp sets from the Chelsea Gardens paper pack. This is the first one. I love it. I absolutely love this stamp set. These big images, they've shown being used on a scrapbook page, but I've made so many cards with this set. It's unbelievable. The images are small enough to go on a card, but they're big enough to stand out on a scrapbook set. And again, I've shared this stamp set with you already. This is the Chelsea Gardens card making set. Unfortunately, the die cuts for this have now run out, so they've sold out. So you can't get the die cuts, but the stamp set is still available. And you've got some cute words just for you. Thanks, dear friend, happy thoughts. And then the images of the flowers, and then the butterflies, and then the flowers as well. Love it. Such a pretty set. So I combined it with the new thin cut block alphabet, and you'll find this in the main idea book, the annual inspirations. So as you can see, it comes with two sheets of magnetic material so that the thin cuts stick to it. Look at that, that's perfect. So they don't fall off. You can hold them up and they don't fall off. So that's just perfect. So you know you're not going to lose them. So I used 5 of them to do the word smile on this card. And I know it's difficult to see, but if I tilt it like that, you'll see that I put black cardstock behind it. It's actually easier to see in person than it is on the camera, but it's super cute and it's such a cute way to do it. So how did I make the card? I stamped my 3 large flowers from this set. I used pomegranate, and then I used black for the centres to make them look like poppy. This is fern, first and second generation ink, and the happy thoughts comes from the card making set. This piece of paper is 3.75 inches by 5 inches. I stamped all my images and then I laid my die cuts directly onto the stamped image. Okay, I then ran it through my Big Shot, or if you have a Cuttlebug, that will work just the same way, and cut the images out of the stamped paper. Then I took this piece of black cardstock here, is 5.25 by 4 inches, and this is a standard card, 4.25 by 5.5. So just to put it into metric, so it's a 4.25 by 5.5 inch card. The black cardstock is 5.25 by 4, and then this piece is 5 by 3.75, so they're just 1/4 inch smaller. Now somebody asked me the other day, could you go more than 1/2 inch smaller when you're doing cards like this? Yeah, you could make this gap here larger. I would still keep the same 1/4 inch gap. It gives it a nice anchor to your stamped image, but you can certainly make this white card piece bigger if you'd like to. Anyway, once I'd stamped my 5 letters, I then popped them up on 3D foam tape. You can see there, just use the regular close to my heart 3D foam tape. And then I added one of the little black, or actually they're not black, they're very, very, very dark grey. And I know the camera's not going to pick it up, but there is actually a little bit of sparkle to these gems. They are so, so pretty. And I am just going to grab you the packet because I think it might be easier to see on the larger ones if I can get them in focus. Oh, probably not. The light catches on them and you don't see it. But they are a very, very, very dark charcoal grey, and they do have a little bit of iridescent shine to them. So that was the card I made. I hope you like it. Hope it inspires you. These thin cuts are available till the end of July, so you've still got a few months to get them. We now have a matching set of numbers, which you will find in our seasonal expressions, which they are available till the end of April. So don't miss out. Grab yours today.